Hello everyone, this is Drew with Drew Drives here at Grubbs Infiniti in Grapevine, Texas. And today, let's go for a drive in the 2025 INFINITI QX60 Luxe. So new for 2025, the QX60 has a different engine. Before it had a 3.5 liter V6 with 295 horsepower, and now it has a 4-cylinder. It has a turbo 4-cylinder. So a new engine, which is a pretty big deal to, switch engines in a facelift. And here it has better fuel economy. It's a smaller engine. It may not be as fast. We're about to see. I'm about to take it on the road, see how it feels compared to the pre-facelift. But yeah, you have better fuel economy because it's a smaller turbocharged engine. You have heated seats, ventilated seats, heated steering wheel. As before, it looks pretty much the same in here. Bose Performance Series sound system as well. Wireless charging tray over there. However, the key is new. You have the new INFINITI key fob, which I saw this key on the 2025 QX80 that I drove. So that's cool. I like this key. It looks nice. It looks more premium than it did before. The old Nissan key fob and INFINITI key fob were there for a while. But it looks pretty good. If you see my other videos on the QX60 of this generation, I really like the way it looks. This vehicle has an MSRP of $61,670, 268 horsepower and 286 pound-feet of torque, with 9-speed automatic transmission with paddle shifters. So it's basically, it was the same transmission as before. You have remote start on the key fob too. You have heated rear seats, sunshades for the rear passengers, nice comfortable seats back here. This is an all-wheel drive. Third row is up right now, but you can fold the third row if you would like to have some extra storage space for whatever you got back in your trunk. Seats are comfortable. I have plenty of legroom back here. And yep, you can adjust your AC and heated seats. And you also have a USB-C charging port and a normal USB input. Let's go for that drive. Yeah, I like the materials in here. They feel nice. The steering wheel feels really nice. I like the leather. And you have a 360-degree camera. Pretty cool. Very useful. Can't go wrong with the 360 camera ever, And I like the feedback you get on this controls, because it's not really like buttons. It looks like a screen, but it has like feedback, like it beeps back at your finger whenever you use that. Let's put it in sport mode, see how the new engine in this car feels. Good 24 miles per gallon, combined 22 city, 27 highway. Wow, it actually feels surprisingly quick. It doesn't feel like slower or anything than the V6. That's interesting. I like that. So that's a good thing, if you have better fuel economy. That's cool. Obviously the engine sounds way different. I mean, a naturally aspirated V6 compared to a turbo 4-cylinder is definitely going to sound a lot different. But yeah, it's actually pretty quick if you saw that. I like that. So it's a good move in the sense that, obviously a lot of people, including myself, love the V6, but at the end of the day, if this engine feels just about the same acceleration wise, because that didn't really feel slow or anything like that at all. It felt about the same or even a little bit quicker. As long as it's getting better fuel economy in a 3-row SUV like this, that's helpful for many people, right? So that's pretty cool. And yeah, you have the panoramic sunroof as you've had these last few years as well. Yeah, I feel really comfortable in my seat. Feels nice. I mean, yeah, like, but as the car looks basically the same. Like, there's no way you'll be able to tell really quickly that it's a 2025. It's not like you'll be able to know what engine's in the car unless you find out what the year is, right? But it looks pretty much the same. I don't see any differences. I am pretty shocked because this thing feels pretty quick. I think it's faster than the V6. Yeah, I mean, I don't think with the V6 going away, it's really pretty nice. Yeah. Yeah, the acceleration feels basically the same. Now you have a more efficient driving vehicle too, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, handling feels about the same and all that. You know, it's the same size and everything, so no surprises there, right? Transmission, you know, it's shifting pretty quickly like it did before. I mean, I like it. Honestly, knowing that it's a 4-cylinder, I thought it would be way slower or something like that, but no matter what I'm doing, putting my foot down, accelerating, what I'm doing, it doesn't feel slower at all than it did before. So basically with the 2025 model year from Infiniti's SUVs, if you would like a V6, you have to get the QX80, which has a twin turbo V6 with 450 horsepower, if I remember correctly. So for the 2025 lineup, you essentially can get this turbo 4-cylinder QX60, or you can get a turbo V6 in the QX80. Let's put it in eco mode. I do wish like the gauges changed when you put a new mode, which is cool. Like typically digital gauge clusters, when you change the mode, it'll change the way the gauge cluster looks or the color. I wish it would do that, but the gauge is still, you know, they're simple gauges. They look nice. If the speed limit sign, change your settings. Yeah, everything's pretty familiar in here. But my overall impressions of the 2025 QX60 Luxe: comfortable car, comfortable SUV as it was before. Looks good. I've been wanting to drive it to see how different the engine is, how different the car will drive with a smaller engine, but it feels pretty much the same in terms of acceleration, and you get better fuel economy, so that could be something that many consumers of the QX60 would like, with getting better fuel economy in a pretty I think 27 miles per gallon highway, 22 city is pretty good for an SUV with 3 rows, right? And the QX60 is it's a pretty big SUV. So that's pretty nice. But anyways, that concludes this video. If you want to shop the 2025 QX60, check out the link to Grubb's family of dealerships in the description below. And if you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing, and I'll catch you all in the next one. I'm out.